Here we are, got a new package in from J Madden, the Spider-Man box. Got some brown baggage, way better than packaging peanuts. Sweet Ziploc bags. Everything's all nice and labeled and organized. Nice little good message. Oh, I will enjoy. So now we got everything out of the Ziplocs. Now we still have the bubble wrap around the controllers, which is nice. Still has the manual, which is awesome. Everything's tied up, so it's nice and sealed up, which is good. Now we have everything out of the packaging. Everything looks awesome, nice and cleaned up. You know, you could tell that they've been used, but it's nothing crazy. It all came out really nice from the cleaning that Jay did when he sent it over. Drivers all look good. Everything looks basically brand new. I actually thought these were a little bit smaller than I envisioned. I've never played with any Vortex or seen them firsthand. You know, you can kind of get an idea of the size sitting here. I really like that he was able to cut out some pieces of cardboard to separate the two. Just a nice little touch. So here we have the 120 cube. The glass is too thick for the MP10s, which I knew was going to happen. I was hoping I'd be able to squeeze it on, but it's a little bit over ½ an inch, so I don't really want to mess with it. So what I have is the MP10s on the sump. Here's the one. Here's its controller. I have it turned down. And then I have the other one in this back section right here, this first chamber of the sump. Right there, the nice salt, ice crystal right there. So there's the one through the sump. We got the other one, and I'm going to turn these up and try and get all this detritus that's sitting on the sump floor out of here. So instead of shooting all that back into the tank, I have the return going straight into the overflow. So any of that detritus that's picked up is just going to go straight into there. And that reminds me, that makes me think I am going to go grab a filter sock and put it on there to catch all that. I've been filter sock squished in there. Power head there. Power head over there. Let's go to the other side. We'll crank them up. We'll do this one here so we can kind of check it out together. Start turning this up. Get close so you can see some of the stuff moving around. Have it on the 5th dot right now. And just crank it up all the way. You can really see it start to pull. Oh yeah. Now we're maxed out right now. And it is on the, it's like the wave mode, I guess. That is kicking up a whole bunch of stuff. Man, that's way more than I expected. I'm just tossing stuff around. It's so cool to watch. A lot of surface tension too that's moving around. All that. It just looks like a sandstorm in there. You kind of hear the power head going, matching the sound of this. Yeah, it's moving stuff around quick. Let's get this other one turned up. Wish you could get a better view of the power head going, but we'll do this view, probably be able to see stuff start to go across. You can see the reflection in the glass. I haven't looked into the settings, but they are the wireless version. By the sound and the looks of the two drivers, they're in the anti-sync mode, which really makes no difference when there's a glass barrier right here and none of the water flow can go back and forth. Plus I have them facing different directions. And look at that. The tube's getting moved around. That's nuts. Can't believe how much power there is behind these little power heads. Alright, so I clicked through. Just have them on full blast. You know, the waves are awesome, but not really necessary for what I need to do right now. Look at that. Get in there a little bit better. Surface is going crazy in there. You know, hopefully this gives you guys a good perspective of how much power these little power heads have to them. Let's go walk around, check out how this one's doing. Just see all the micro bubbles just getting tossed around in there. It's really just crazy how powerful those are. Here's a cool shot right here. Brighten that up a little bit. So everything's just coming straight at us. Bobbing the auto top-off sensor around. That thing's just moving everything. I mean, that was covered with detritus before. Now it's all pushed out of there. So here are the MP10s in the anti-sync short pulse mode. Now it doesn't really make a big difference when you have the panel of glass separating everything. You can kind of see this wave in the first chamber rocking around. All the detritus is off the ground, you know, 90% of it I would say. Use the turkey paster to help push some of it out and just get picked up by the vortex. These things are awesome. You know, even though there's a glass wall, you can kind of see the algae rocking back and forth. Now, I didn't get these just to put on my sump. I will be getting a 55-gallon down the road. And there's just a good opportunity where I could get these used. So that worked out really well. You know, these are gonna last for a while. I'm really excited. When I set up my tank, I'll be able to use them to their full advantage. I just wanted to throw these on there today to test them out, play with them, get an idea for them, and tease myself for my 55. That'll be happening the next probably 6 months or so. Here we go. Thanks for checking out the video. Huge shout out to J Madden. Just all the help and knowledge that he has and he's been sharing. Good guy. And if you don't know his channel, definitely check that out, even though you should know his channel by now. Here's a quick little shot of the yellow tang. There's a shrimp in here. And I still have the water doing that weird thing into the overflow. So I'll set that back up. It's one of my favorite shots though. The elegance, powder blue, jumping in. Right here is the tube for the cocoa worm. He usually comes out at night. The blue tank kind of nips at him when he's out during the day, which is annoying, but it happens. Got one of the hermits crawling across the sand. Sand has a little bit of brown to it. I think we put the new sand bed in about 2 weeks ago from now. I'll have to get an exact number on that. Some Rostos, little shell. But I got some little warm, I guess, caves coming along. Shot back there. Yeah, the tank's been doing really well. You know, since doing the deep sand bed, I haven't noticed anything, you know, nothing's looking bad, everything's looking really good. The nitrates are dropping, you know, they're over 60 before when we had the old sand. And since putting in the new sand, I'm doing a couple water changes here and there. Well, actually just one since we upgraded. The nitrates are right around 30 now. One anemone hasn't been looking super happy the past day or so. It's kind of goofy, but it'll probably perk around soon. This one that we have is doing really well. We have this really, really tiny one that's been doing really well also. Yeah, thanks for checking it out. Keep you guys posted. Take care.